So yeah, to any of the new people here, I guess we didn't really do introductions because we kind of just know each other. So there wasn't really a need to. But hello, I'm Zazu. I'm a Finnish speedrunner. I mainly play JRPGs and my main game is Octopath Traveler 2 currently because Octopath 1 is outdated. Old game. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. One funny thing that I like to do with my Octopath Traveler runs, at least in Octopath 2, is I sometimes, or well, no, it's kind of been my gimmick. I've tried to do the speedruns without picking up Inventor, which is a very strong job in this game that sort of trivializes all the boss fights. And for some categories it is actually faster to skip it, if everything goes optimally. Very often things don't go optimally though, so yeah. But in my opinion they are more exciting because you have a lot more variance in the run in general. And this is Casti's single story, which means we are going to start with Castti, who is our character here, and we're going to finish her story. And only her story. No one else's story matters. Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 both have shorter and longer categories, and the single stories are the shortest. Or okay, I guess there are some shorter categories, but single stories are the, I would say, bread and butter of this game. Because they're very short, so you can kind of just grind them out as much as you like, until you just burn out. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And I do have this game on PC as well. But since I'm already doing Let's Go Eevee runs on the Switch, I thought, you know what, if I do one run of Let's Go Eevee, I might as well do a run of Cast the single story on the Switch as well. Since all the platforms do have separate leaderboards, we can actually climb here as well.
Here I go.
And unfortunately this game is not really made for a Switch, unlike the first one, which was released on the Switch first and PC later.
Nope.
So it's far from optimized. Things are very slow, loads are slow. The FPS is only 30. And that kinda messes up things apparently with Unreal Engine.
You are a poison that must
is what I hear. Whether that's true, I don't know. Yeah, 30 FPS.
This'll cool you.
Ugh.
Forgive me.
It's actually really nice that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee look so nice. Despite being on the Switch. And we don't talk about Scarlet and Violet. Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu is very, very nice and smooth. Alright, here's the first boss. Two funny stinky monkeys. Castti, being the apothecary character, has a special ability to concoct or mix different materials.
Here I go.
This is a Castti only ability, and we're going to make a lot of use of it in this fight. Okay.
Naughty deeds are bitter medicine.
The chubby guy here is weak to wind, so we're going to use the wind-based mix to break it.
Here I come.
There we go. Yes.
This will teach you. Now.
Has 4 shields, he's weak to wind, so we do wind 4 times, that breaks the enemy. And stuns them for a turn and making them take double damage. These hands, exactly. Once the first guy gets low enough, the other one will eat its friend. And now we have to fight the other one.
Time for your medicine.
Sludge!
Well now. This will teach you.
This one is weak to dark? This one, yes.
This'll cool you down.
I didn't boost as much as I needed. Okay, that's bad.
My turn.
Can I... I'll follow this. Sure.
This'll cool you down. What to do?
And then...
What to do?
do this. Sure. I think that should make up for the damage I lost. I really should have just broken there, because I could have probably skipped the
Naughty
morbing
deeds
here.
and bitter medicine. What to do? What to do?
Dream.
This will teach you. My turn.
Sleeping, so we're gonna keep Bundir.
What to do? I'll purge this infection. Naughty deeds and bitter
Purge disinfection. And then we're gonna finish off with Dark Alliance.
This
We're going to hold on to one Lily of
Has to
Light,
be done.
which allows us to do light damage.
my journey will not.
This will allow us to break some double encounters on our way to Partitio next. And Castti is really cool. Like Castti more than Ophi? I'll have to think on that. I really do like Castti. She's such a boss lady. And she can do so much in this game, it's actually ridiculous. She is so strong. She can do anything. Very cool. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Spending so much time on Ophi. I do also really like Ochette. Ochette's character is so fun. She's just out there to have fun and be hungry. Ochette's voice actors are
Life
so
is
good.
too precious to risk.
They really sell the adventurous soul.
What to
That
do?
is Ochette.
What to do?
Didn't like the cooking mechanic? I see. Well, you didn't really have to cook. Or was it just that you didn't like using it for getting NPCs? Ochette is so much better gameplay-wise than Hanit, though. It's not even close. NPCs, yeah.
Are you my next patient?
That I can get behind.
My
Okay, so I'm going to try to walk the rest of this screen because we're playing on the Switch. Our encounter rate is lower than on other platforms because we are on 30 FPS. Hopefully this allows me to skip the second encounter here. If it doesn't, I'll be sad. Come on. Okay. I think I probably could have ran a little bit, but Hanit is your least favorite. I honestly don't even mind her dialogue that much, but the capture mechanic in Octopath 1 was very annoying.
You are a poison that
They
must
definitely
be
improved on
purged.
it a lot in Octopath 2. Speaking of, I've been thinking that the next thing I do, once I kind of feel I'm done with Castti, would be solo Ochette. Because I watched anime fans run of it, and it actually looks kind of interesting. Because you have to use your summons a bunch, and you use LP a lot. I really like Ochette's LP moves, even though they are... I wish they were a bit stronger.
Life is too precious to
They
risk.
are already very strong, but wait, hold on, I need to stop
I
them.
extend a helping hand. Naughty deeds earn bitter medicine.
I could have just tried to flee from this mole, but honestly... It takes so long if you fail to flee. And now we're in Horse Rush! Woo! And we're gonna pick up Yeehaw Man. Yeehaw Man is a very, very crucial part to this run because Every character in Octopath 2 has a latent power, which you can see on the meter next to their HP bar in battle. It's that funny round icon. And when that meter is full and the icon lights up, you can use their latent power. Castti allows her to use ingredients or mixing materials infinitely, so they don't actually get used up. Whereas Particio, he just gets 5 boost points, which is very strong. Alright, good luck on alert mode. Yeehaw. Thank you. And since we are not going to pick up the inventor at all in this run, which would make the run a lot easier, having access to Particio's LP is... it's pretty much mandatory. Because he generates so much extra boot. So much extra, I guess, damage. So many boost points. I almost got the no encounter here. It's...
my turn.
Yeesh. If I had LP on Castti here, I could use an AoE light concoction, but I didn't want to use my materials for this. If I had LP on her, I could have done that for free. A lot of this run revolves around us using Castti's concoctions to put enemies to sleep in higher level areas. Because if you put an enemy to sleep, you can flee guaranteed, which is very good. Otherwise, you need to break an enemy to guarantee a flee, which is why I try to break enemies where I can. As flee rate is tied to your party's average level, and right now Particio is level 1, whereas Castti is level 5. And I guess that rounds to around 3. And this area is level 5, so it's not the greatest.
Howdy there, friend. I'm just getting
Particio can't break these rats. Castti can, so if Castti was first there, I would have used the axe and then
working hard as always, Castti.
You can always try for the YOLO flee and hope you get it. Because I did not get the chest in the Canalbrine Bridge area, I will purchase an Ice Soulstone S from that merchant. We're going to be using it in a bit to recruit our next character.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Yeehaw!
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Particio is the main reason I'm playing on English voices. The voice language does not actually matter in Octopath 2, but in English we get a lot of yeehaw from Particio and it's kind of funny. And it also makes it so Castti says "with these hands," which is one of the hardest lines in the game.
Hey, a customer. I'm just getting. This one's on. Gotcha.
I saw Son here, and then we.
You've got my journey will not end here.
So weird. Okay. We saved the doggo, saved the animals. I think Castti said something about having a run or a marathon like that at some point. So I guess this game would qualify. I guess I'm taking all 3 stones. You don't actually need all 3 stones. And if you don't need to use them all, you actually clog up your menu, so it gets a little annoying. I stole a coin from the kid and a pomegranate from the guard. The coin is going to be sold for money, and the pomegranate is going to be used potentially at some point to get some BP in battle. And then we put the lady there to sleep for a side story that gives us 6k money and an item that sells for 4k? Yeah, 4k. And then we stole a cog from the worker there that sells for 4k as well. And now we get to the part that everybody in the Octopath community just loves. We're gonna roll for clerics. This is the black market. Anytime you switch to night, there is a % chance to get a specific group of merchants here. We want the clerics that are a 15% chance to show up, because those sell medium soul stones. And I forgot to count, so I think this is 4 or 5. That's probably 6. My personal best is 42. I think that's 7. We'll say it's 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh boy. 11. Alright. Not too bad. Okay. Sell plums, mighty leaves, dragon scarf. Let me buy the soul stones. Switch back to day so we don't get an encounter here, hopefully. Encounter rate is higher at night, so we don't want to move around too much at night. Unless we specifically want a night encounter. Stroney does have a passive ability where if you start a battle at night, you get buffs. You get a magic buff, you get a physical damage buff, and you get a speed buff. The most important one of those is the speed one, because when you get a speed buff, you actually get moved up 1 slot in the turn order. And that can be very important for some of the fights because we don't have... Oh, hello cat. No, don't flee, please! That's a 3% chance to find a cat. It's a rare enemy that gives a lot of stuff, and now I'm sad. What can you do here, man?
Afraid of the dark, so that's your weakness.
That's Throne for you.
That's Throne for you.
This one's on gotcha. All in a day's work.
If I was able to kill the cat, it would have gotten 2 turns, so it was not likely. But if I got a turn in, I would have killed it and gotten a lot of XP, and that would have allowed me to skip a lot of other stuff, which would have been really nice, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. I should have switched to night
Let's
here.
have ourselves a showdown.
Got these guys.
Thinking time.
Light.
Take this. How rude. Study harder.
Really? No drop? I still have the wind or S. Is it gonna mess up any of my menuing? Maybe. I still have the Thunder M2. This should be fine because I got the squirrels. Alright, now we're in a high level area. We need to not get surprised here, otherwise we probably die.
Time to clean up the filth.
Alright, we didn't get surprised, so we're gonna chuck a Thunder M.
Easy. All tidied up.
And we're good. And I'm gonna play this risky. I'm not going to take a save in between. So whatever encounter we get here could kill me. Why? Where the hell is the encounter? What? I've never gotten this far. What? I'm confused. And now we got surprised. Hopefully Oswald needs to live. If Oswald dies, I'm gonna be sad. With the turn order we have, it's fine though. And I get LB on Bardisha, you know what? I can live with this.
And so it goes.
Okay, very cool. I got a drop there, I didn't see what it was, because I didn't really pay attention. Okay, we're gonna teach Partitio, donate BP and hard help. Doesn't really matter what we do for the other skill at that point. And I'm gonna... Actually, let's do it like this. Elemental Barrage for some very clutch breaks in case something goes really wrong and we want a meme backup. And that's that. So the reason we go to this area early is because Castti has a chapter here. We're not gonna do it right now, but this way we can fast travel here later. And along the way we get those 2 big encounters, which gives us enough job points to unlock evasive maneuvers, which I think it doubles our step count before we get an encounter, which is very nice. I need to figure out where the hell I'm gonna get rid of the Wind M or Wind S in my inventory, because now it's gonna clog up things. Is anything weak to wind anywhere? I see birds are weak to wind. So if I find birds here, I guess I could throw it and maybe get some LP on someone. Next order of business is we are going to Sai, which is where the other chapter 2 for Castti takes place. To get there, we're going to run through this well grove area. I'm going to do a safety save here because this next encounter could just kill us.
Hey, the customer.
Okay, we got surprised. The moose is very scary because if it wants to, it can just wipe us in one attack. It decided to buff itself, so we actually just
I need a
live
plan.
and win.
Take this.
My turn. Afraid of the dark too easy. I take what I want.
Very nice. We're also going to look for a drop here from the elk or the moose or whatever you want to call it. We want to find a forget-me-do. If we don't get it from a moose, we will steal it the next time we go through that area. We're gonna get the same encounter here as well. In the early game, or I'm gonna call this the early game, the first encounter in these well-grove areas
Let's
is
play.
always going to be this moose.
What to do?
And
As
I'm
swift
actually
as a snake.
scared. I don't want to give the moose a turn, so I'm going to use a Shadow M right away.
Who's next?
Throne is LP, or
Ready?
latent power, is very strong. It gives her
Afraid of
2
the
turns in a
dark
row,
too easy.
which is
All tidied up.
absolutely broken. The latent powers are very strong. Some more than others, but Thrones is just... it's so strong. Getting an extra turn in a turn-based game is very strong. The way you get latent power is you either break enemies. I think it gives you 25. Every character has a different max latent power that they need
Out
to
of my
reach
way.
in order to, unlock it. Please don't kill me! Thank you! Okay, and then let everyone live. Thank you very much. We're gonna use the Windham here.
Yeah. Who's next?
So the Windham we picked
So
up in the
it
grotto
goes.
is very nice here because this encounter is weak to wind. So it dies to 1 M-stone. Oh yeah, okay, back to latent power. Other ways to get latent power are to take damage. The amount of latent power you get based on damage. It's based on how much damage you take versus your max HP. So it's a percentage-based thing. So if you take almost your full HP bar of damage, you will get max latent power. Okay, now that we have tagged Sai, I will once again teleport out. And we'll go to Timbrain next. If I get the bird encounter in the Cropdale area, I think I'll see if I can fit in an S-Stone. Because if I could get Throne her LP back, that would be very nice. Breaking 4 enemies pretty much just gives you the LP back. No matter who does it. Actually, I think Hikari and Ochet are the ones with the highest LP cost, or max LP. So those two might not get maxed out from it. Saving again, because we're once again going to fight the moose.
Hey, the customer.
Right.
What to do?
This turn order is a little scary. I'm going to hit the moose with a normal attack because if I use a Shadow M right here, the moose has a high likelihood of doing an AoE. Okay, that's fine.
Castti,
Castti!
this one's on. Gotcha.
So hitting it with a small attack
All in a
first,
day's work.
and then doing the M-Stone later is, in general, better for survivability if you have the option. We're going to steal a Grape Punch, which is an AoE heal, or effectively a group potion, and the Forget Me Do, because I'm pretty sure I did not get a drop from any of the Moose encounters. Next, are we? We're not full HP. I'm gonna heal Hortitio. It doesn't matter, probably, but in this encounter, if anyone gets hit, they just die. Ideally, Castti goes first here, so we can put them to sleep.
My turn.
Castti did not go first, so we're gonna defend. Okay, so they did not do anything, so
Thinking time.
put them to sleep.
For making do. Naughty deeds are bitter medicine.
And then we're gonna flee.
Thinking time.
This is why Castti is very good. Unfortunately, in other categories, we usually don't get the same materials, but because we start with Castti, she starts off with a good assortment of stuff. So that allows us to do this sort of cheating gameplay, if you want to put it that way. Now we're in Timbrain. This is where Castti's final story chapter takes place. I'm gonna steal a Dark Lion there. We're going to need that for the final boss. Then I'm gonna buy 2 Empowering Bracelets. We're gonna give those to Throne and Oswald so they get tankier. An Empowering Bracelet gives 500 HP, which we need to live on the final boss. A lot of the setup here that we do is mainly for the final boss fight. And it's very precise. With my setup, Hortitio needs to get level 16 for the final boss, otherwise he will die in the fight. Unless something weird happens. And usually you don't want weird things to happen, or you don't want to rely on weird things happening. And now with all that set up, we are going to continue with Castti's Chapter 2. Here in Sai. Because Castti has no latent power in her gauge, I'm going to pick up a Lychee M here. That one gives 50 latent power, and I think Casti's full latent power is 80. Because on this next boss, Castti needs her full latent power in case she gets blinded. We're going to tank one attack, which will give us around 50% of her LP, maybe a little more. But it won't give her full LP. I kinda hate that LP is just LP, or I call it LP. The full word is latent power, but I don't know what to call the gauge. Is it latent power that you're building up to get your latent power?
My turn.
I don't know, man. Ice. Right, I have the Thunder M as well, so I guess I don't need to get a backup M for Pluck, which is nice. Or I could get it and guarantee that I have an M stone for... Did I bring level up? No. I'm gonna heal up Throne and Oswald just in case. They should not be dying to the boss, but I have not actually looked at the numbers. Okay, let's see what we get here. I would really like to hold on to the Lychees,
I'll send you back to your
both if
nest.
possible, but
I need a plan.
it's fine. I'll just use this here for
Use this.
consistency's
Thank
sake.
you. Cleaning time.
I would not like to
Afraid of
lose
the
the
dark.
fight because Castti gets blinded and misses.
Well now.
Actually, let's see. She did get blinded.
Hold hold it
Do you have any?
together. I have a talent for making do. Naughty deeds earn me bitter medicine.
Just a break.
Yeehaw! Bring it on.
Ready?
And you do aggressive.
You're open.
Let me think. Ah, with the turn order I had, I could have actually just broken with normal attacks with everybody. Not have to use LP. That's
Let's
interesting.
get to work.
And there, our first use of Hard Help.
Time to
Hard Help
divvy up
is
the earth.
very strong. It lets us use money to deal damage. And for some reason, the devs decided, you know what? It was not strong enough in Octopath 1, so let's buff it. And it's even stronger now. That thing that I just did cost me 7k. In Octopath 1, that would have cost me 30k to do around that much damage. Maybe a little more, but yeah. It is ridiculous. The levels of damage you can do in this game are a little bit off the charts compared to the first one. After these cutscenes, we're going to go and pick up the warrior sub-job here at the warrior guild. We're going to eventually give that to Oswald, so he gets a little tankier. I'm gonna teach some skills to everybody to get some passive stuff, and then Oswald gets warrior and insight. Insight is like a taunt ability, makes it so enemies hit that character guaranteed. Then I'm gonna give the characters that got some HP upgrades grapes, so they heal the full. Then we go back to Winterbloom to actually do the chapter 2 that we didn't start last time. We steal a red apple from that guy because we can. A red apple is very strong, it gives 5 BP. And it's a one-use item. And getting one there 100% of the time as a steal is just very handy. In terms of money, I seem to be 1k up, which makes sense because I did get the Herb of Serenity. And I bought an extra stone, and that adds up to 1k extra. Does it allow me to do anything though? I could get those. Hold on, let me think here. 1.5. 3.5, 4.3. I could almost afford another set of guards if I sell everything and get every optional item as well. I'm switching the knight there so that I don't need to switch it in this story sequence because it feels a little awkward to do it in the right in front of the person you need to interact with, because you have to wait just a little for the time of day to switch. Next boss is Pluck, and here I am going to switch to Knight, so we hopefully get good turn order, because once again the speed buff from Throne A moves everybody on our team up one slot. That's
Cleaning that.
really good turn order.
You're open.
Oswald might die.
Thinking time.
I don't know if we're gonna do this.
I'll take you on.
My turn. Use
This.
the true rate effect.
Okay, I think he's dead.
Where
Oswald.
go wrong?
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Let's get to work.
I think his HP is still fine. I could be wrong.
All in a
He didn't
day's
die for
work.
any other encounters, so this might still be fine. How the hell did I gold by... Oh, I golded by 0.3 seconds. Well, why do I lose, like, 10, 11, 12, nah, okay, whatever mean, whatever. Okay, so one nice thing about the cutscene sequence that happens there is that we get healed to full on everybody. What's my money? Did I see 6k? That makes sense. 6-9. So yeah, I'm 1k up. Okay. So since Oswald lost out on all the XP from Pluck, he might end up being a little underleveled, which might mean that he won't have enough HP for the final boss. But I hope that won't be an issue. This run is still sort of a work in progress. There's some very minute stuff that I haven't really figured out yet, like how much XP can Oswald lose out on and still be fine on HP. Because we want every character on our team to reach, I think it's 1227 HP for the final boss. Because the boss has a sort of annoying mechanic where every turn everyone's max HP gets reduced by, I think it's 75. And we need to take 4 of those hits, no, 3 of those hits and still be over 1000. Because he also has an attack that does exactly 1000 damage. So that's what I routed our HP around. And once again, because we don't use the inventor, which would trivialize all of this, we need to actually tank some hits. Which does make the inventor-less categories, in my opinion, a little bit more interesting, because you have to figure out how to live and how to use your resources. Okay, hold on. Does Castti have LP? I don't think Castti has LP, so we have 2 sets of sleep. I need 1 for the cave. I would ideally have 2 sets for the castle, so I'm going to pick up 1 diffusing serum here in the cave. It's an optional pickup that you can, get if you need 1 extra AoE effect. Okay, are any of these guys weak to light? The bats are weak to light. Okay, so if my turn order no, actually, I don't have enough BP on Castti to do that. They're weak to ice as well. Here's the diffusing serum. This cave is another high level area. We don't want to kill the encounter here. We just want to put them to sleep and flee. I'll switch to night to hopefully get a better turn order. Get the fats and the shroom. And Castti's last turn order. I'll use the... I have a sleeping dust here. Wait, hold on. Bats are weak to spear. Let's see if I can... Okay, good.
I need a plan.
Defend, and then we're good. Wait, Castti does have LP. I didn't need to do that. Okay,
Naughty deeds earn bitter medicine.
when did she get the LP? From where? From Pluck? Did Pluck do so much damage she just gets full LP from it? Surely not. Huh? She got full LP for Sandlion. She used LP there. It has to be from Pluck. Huh. Interesting. I was sure she wouldn't do enough damage, but I guess she does. I think I should probably look back at some of my runs to see how much LP I usually get. Oh, but yeah, that's Castti's chapter 3. No boss fight, just some final exposition. And then for the final chapter. I think my late game in my PB is pretty good, so it's going to be really hard to Trumpet. Get 2 L-stones there, those are going to do a lot of damage in the boss fight. My money should be fine, so I'm not going to steal anything extra. Okay, let's see here, sell this, where is this? Oh god, a refreshing gem. We're good. Now we go to the castle. The castle could just destroy this run. Also, the loading screens, so painful in this final chapter. Probably partially because of the raid. Hello, hello, Liz. Welcome. We gold? Makes sense, because I didn't have to steal the stuff that I usually take. Alright, this castle, level 45 area, very scary. Here, we could just die. Let's hope we don't.
Out of my way.
Since this is an enemy that I can put
Well,
oh, that's really nice! I'm gonna put these to sleep and we're gonna just move on.
Bitter medicine.
Getting Castti first here is huge. It's so nice. The next encounter though I will have to kill because I need XP on Particio. And potentially the others as well. That would have been a pretty good encounter to kill for XP actually. So that might have been a mistake to not kill it after the sleep, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, the lag here is so bad. I can feel it.
Out of my way.
Okay, that is the worst XP encounter that we could
Might.
get, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers.
Cleaning time. Yeah. Who's next? And so
The
it
show
goes.
is not level 16. Okay, what do we do? Let me think. Oswald. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. I also forgot to switch off night. Okay, so basically we can't win this fight unless Particio dies on turn 1, which is not great.
You leave me with no choice, Trousseau.
We need a plan.
Is there any way? Oh. How do I do this? I'm actually confused how I should do this. I need to hope that Particio dies. This is so strange.
Pierce them. Winds of frost.
I'm Let's get to work.
Okay, leaving me for the final turn. That's very cool of you.
Afraid of the dark.
Well now.
First goes on Oswald. Okay, I feel like this run might be done.
Naughty deeds. I'm
I
terribly
think we
sorry.
might not be able to win. This.
You're open. Not bad.
I also olive, right? Yes, sure.
Hang in there.
Another chance.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Let's get
Oh, this
to
is
work.
really weird. 'Cause- okay, so next Particio is going to go below. Yeah, he's below 1k, so he's gonna die here. And that's going to mess up everything.
Much appreciated.
Here I go.
which I just can't really play around.
Naughty deeds earn bitter medicine.
I need a plan.
What do I do?
Use this.
Thanks.
What
What
do
to
I
do?
do? What to do? That's what I'm thinking, Troy. Is there anything I could do? Not really.
Yeah.
Because this attack is going to do 1k damage. It's going to kill Particio.
I will concoct a foul brew!
Ooh.
As swift
Maybe
as
there
a
is a
snake.
way. Let's see. I need to revive him.
You got me all riled up now.
Why are you first in turn order? I need Pommel
Hang
you.
in there.
Thank you kindly, Throne.
And to defend with you. And defend with you.
I'll extend a helping hand.
Just 5 hits on
Naughty
you.
deeds earn bitter medicine.
Oswald needs to hit 3 times here, otherwise.
Feel my wrath. And
Okay, good. He did it.
I'm just. Yeehaw! Let's do it!
Then we do Beast. No. Vets. Yes.
Let's get to work.
Then we do Apple.
Hang in there.
Then back to full
Kindly,
BP.
Throne.
Or full BP. Oswald is the L-Stone that we have left. Shows
Yeehaw! Let's
cards,
do it.
and this should
Let's
kill.
Get to work. Maybe next
Okay, this is
time.
actually really good data. Very nice data. So we don't PB. I could have if I actually was more confident on what the hell I was doing there. But this gives data for a fight that I thought was unwinnable.
What did I'll pour my soul into this cure?
I guess it did. Let me think. Was that turn order dependent? I'm going to think about it after the run, but for now we'll just finish the run and see how it goes. There's one more action we need to do after these cutscenes. Nice. That was a good run. That was a very nice run. So that's cast a single story. 30th of November 2024. Okay, let's do a quick review. I like to do this after my runs. So chapter 1 was fine. No extra encounters. Particio run was also okay. Double bridge encounters skip. Then I guess our Delsta run was okay. Not too many doubles. I think it was only one double, and we got away from it. So that was nice. Clerics took me like 9 to 10. Kate that fled in first encounter. If we killed that Kate, this run would have been off to such a quick start. Would have been so nice also. Sorry for the earthquake. Earthquake. I had to kill a fly. Yeah, that's fine. This was all fine. Did we get ambushes? I don't think... No, we didn't get some. Only a couple. Only a couple ambushes. Then Timberrain Run was fine. Chapter 2. I'm not sure why I lose 10 seconds here. Why do I lose 10 seconds here? Because I healed. Yeah, I don't think you need the heal there unless you take damage from scorpions. And skip scorpions. That is that. Then block. Small died on block. On site. And then double bird king inside castle. Castti first, so sleep. Worst XP encounter on roof. Party is level 15. And dies on trousseau. Hoped, but didn't insight with Oswald, hoping Party would die on turn 1. Oswald died anyway, so we once again see that Trousseau absolutely hates him. Was able to recover the fight with throwing a LP on turn 4. Although it was apple. Okay. That's that. Okay, let me look at my notes here. So party. If party dies on turn 1, it's fine. Let's do a second Oswald script. Okay, let's see here. So we did the usual stuff. Let's imagine Oswald dies, because that's what he did. You collect on turn 3 for 43%. Potentially more with Conan. I should do this one. Okay, what happens if we get the other turn order though? We get apple first and then LP. Wait, no, I need to save the apple. Right, I need to save the apple because this is an olive. So we LP into beasts 4. So here, and then this is LP collect 3 or 4, and we Alright, but what if we don't have the turn order to do corrosive first? Oh, how bad is the collect X3 there? Oh, do I have notes on it? What do I have to collect on turn 2? Okay, it's always 43. Okay, so wait, let me think. Let me think. Or collect. I'll put the collect here because it makes more sense. Dear Prom M. And this is beasts. Beast X4. Beast, or no, collect X4 if someone is before party. 1, 2, 3. Then Grip Punch. Do I really still just do the usual stuff? Okay, then we have this shit show for the ending. So he's dead. Bro is dead. So this is now Olive M, Olive plus on L. That is beasts. No, that has to be vets. Vets for guards 3, guards 4. This is so scary though. Can I pull anyone else? I don't think I can. 4 hits. Having to rely on freaking Oswald hits. Okay, let's say he's dead there and gets 1 BP, 2 BP, 3 BP. One, 2, 3. So he's maxed out, so he can do 4 hits. He needs to hit all 4 or we're dead. Nice. If not able. Hold on. Yeah, we can palm Castti instead. Yeah. Party fatal. Bomb party with whoever can. If not able, bomb Castti for Dark X5 for next. Okay. Is this enough damage? I think it should be. Beasts. Red guards. Oh, it's a range. Yeah. Just get the range. Okay. I'm gonna do another run. This was fine. A fine run indeed. I will check my Oswald XP. Oops. So Oswald was dead for just the block fight. And we got the worst XP on the roof. So Oswald needs to hit level 15. Which I guess he barely got 16 XP short. Maybe you just kill a small encounter. Wait! Hold on, okay, I need to check this out. Look this up. How much XP... Oh wait, no, I can't even find it out easily. Because the Kate in the very early fight did flee. It was with an elemental. Which means that the other enemy was a frost mole. 2. Frost mole, frost mole. Okay, I'm not gonna figure this out. I was thinking maybe that was enough XP to push him over. But it's not. Okay, so in this case, I guess I would want to buy one empowering ring for him. And then, yeah. I could just add it in for some extra consistency. I would have to just sell him anyway. I think. Let me see here. Yeah, I would have to buy. Okay. If you don't want party HP to be an issue and have a light GS. Buy one. Buy one Empring for party. Okay, I'll do one more run. One more run.